Hello everyone, it's the Pathfinder. We are back with another episode today to talk about how to get all these nice little goodies at MSRP. If you're not familiar with these products, these are Japanese Pokemon products. So on the left, we have the Heatwave Arena, which is the latest set in Japan. And on the right, you have the Glory of Team Rocket set, which is going to be released in a little while. But at the moment it's not released yet, and in the middle here is something that many people actually wanted. It's a case, storage case, Team Rocket storage case. It comes with some other products inside them. You have, I think, 30 packs of this, which is same as one booster box, and also some other goodies inside. So you may be thinking, why do we even care to get something in Japanese at MSRP at all? Because honestly, at the moment, it's not just the English market that is going very crazy in terms of price. Even the Japanese sets, especially the newer few sets, the price is going everywhere. So for example, the latest set, Heatwave Arena, at the moment is still going close to $136. I believe this is Singapore dollar. I think they converted to Singapore dollar. I'm not too sure. But at the moment, it's about this price. If you can get it in the US, it's probably about $110, $120. It is still very, very expensive. For the newer set, Glory of Team Rocket, it's even worse. So this is about, I would say, 6 times above MSRP. And this is about 3 times above MSRP. And if you look at this is the Team Rocket case that come with the cards and everything inside. I'm not sure whether they show here. Yeah, 30 packs and some other random. Oh no, this is just that. And case, I believe they have some other products inside, maybe a dice, and I'm not sure what else. Not too bothered about that, but it is selling for a very, very high price of $1,000. If you just take a look at the MSRP in Japan, the price that is going for is about $40, slightly less than $40. This is 5,400 yen. I'm not sure why when they translate it becomes circle. I'm not sure why, but this is the price it is going for in Pokémon Center Japan. And of course, with very popular sets like this, recently they have been going through the lottery process. I'm going to show you a little bit more detail. And if you're lucky enough to win the lottery, you are invited to buy. They say make a reservation, but basically it's just to add to cart, and then you can purchase it. And this is it says this is lottery sale item. Only those who win the lottery can purchase it, and you are limited to 1 box per person. It comes with this is the illustration contest 2024 promo pack. I was trying to check whether they actually removed the seal, because when I was in Japan in December last year, I remember buying booster boxes from them when it was still available to sell. And they actually removed the plastic wrap. So I suppose they are going to do the same thing here when they ship to me in a few weeks time. I will let you know whether they actually ship it with the seal or they remove the seal. But I suspect they're going to remove that. And they also show you when the raffle is, which is the lottery. So it just ended a few days ago. In fact, they just announced the result today. And I have good news. I won the lottery. I'm going to show you a little while. So I believe I'm one of the lucky one, because I cannot foresee or imagine that there's very little people applying for this. I suppose that there will be many people actually trying to buy at MSRP, especially if they're selling about 3 times, at least 2 to 3 times outside of Japan. So even in Japan, if you want to buy, if you can find them in 7-Eleven or some of this convenience shop, I think you can still get them at MSRP. Otherwise, even in Japan, I have heard many people saying that even they have problem buying products at a low price as well. So I would imagine this is actually a very sought after thing, and many people actually try to buy them. Of course, same thing goes for the Glory of Team Rocket. Same price, 5,400 yen, about $40, slightly less than $40 US. And same thing, this will go through lottery. They just ended the lottery today, and the result will be announced in a few days time, 2 days. I'll let you know whether I get them. I actually entered the lottery as well. Let's see if I can get lucky twice. What else is there? Here, if you look at the lottery application list, they will tell you at the moment it's closed, but I believe they'll open again in some time in the future. And for the case as well, it was closed, I think 1.5 weeks ago. For this case, I cannot remember what here's the price. So it is 14,900 yen, so it's probably about 100 $100. Yeah, $100, and the price they're selling at the moment is about 10 times of the price you will pay for MSRP. So that is the reason why I wanted to make this video here, just to let everybody know that if you are really paying $1,000 for that, I absolutely do not think you should. But there are some people, some really fans, real fans, who really wanted them, and they are probably willing to pay a very high price. But to let you know that the MSRP is actually 10 times less than what they're selling at the moment. That was 3rd of April, and they're gonna ship somewhere, I'm not sure when, maybe soon, in next week or so. So the purchase period is actually this week, just finished a few days ago. So how do you go about doing it? So first of all, when you register as a member, if you haven't watched my video earlier, you know that you have to verify your phone number. Oh, sorry, let me translate to English. You have to verify your phone number, and I was lucky enough to manage to do it. I will explain how. So basically, on the same page earlier, when you click on verification of your phone number, it will bring you to this page, and it will say, oh, you need to call this number, and they will tell you PIN number that you are supposed to key in immediately. And once you're done, it will say, oh, your phone number is verified. So how do I go about doing it? Honestly, you really need to register with a Japanese number, so it won't work if it is any of the foreign number. Even if you try to call this Japanese number, it won't work. So it has to be a Japanese number in the registration page. When I try to do some research, I've seen there are some people who are willing to do this service, some of the shipping company, but I have not yet to find one, or I'm not honestly bothered enough to figure it out, because I have Japanese friends. I mean, in my job, I actually know a few Japanese people, and we become quite close. And I say that, oh, can you please do this for me? And I'll buy you a beer when you come to Singapore next time. And he say, of course, why not, right? I mean, it's a pretty simple process. They just need to call it, and they will tell them 6 number, and then I'll just key it in, and I will say verify, and then it will say verification completed. So yes, I think it's very good to have friends sometimes, and also, but if you really cannot do this, maybe when someone travel to Japan, I think the other way is most of them will probably get a SIM card, a phone number, but it must be with a phone number, because I know that in Japan, some of the SIM card does not come with a phone number. You can only use the internet. So you got to make sure the SIM card that you bought actually comes with a phone number. Using that phone number, you can maybe get your friend to help you do this process. So you got to be in contact with the person, get your friend to call this number, and your friend can give you the 6 number to verify. Once you are done with that, this phone number verification line will be grayed out, and then that shows that, you see, I can't even click it anymore. So unless you want to change your number again, and then you have to redo the whole process. But otherwise, I believe this is a one and done thing. I hope so. I mean, if I have to redo it maybe once a year or something, then maybe I'll buy another beer for my friend. Yeah, so once you're done, you can go through the lottery system, and then you can view your lottery history. So yes, here you can see that I have applied for this and this and this. Unfortunately, I lost the lottery, so I didn't get any of this at all. I was just trying my luck. This was the first one, and this was the second one. I managed to won the lottery, and I proceeded to order. So I'll get them in a few weeks time. Yeah, Glory of Team Rocket, the result will be out in 2 days time. So we'll see. So the other thing that I think you should pay attention to is also, because this order, you cannot mix it with any other item to purchase together. So because the price is only 5,400 yen, is below the minimum price you need to have free shipping. So you unfortunately will have to pay shipping price. But of course, because at the moment it's selling for very, very high price, so even with the shipping price, it is not that much. And also you may think, oh, but is it really worth it to buy this, and then you have to ship it to your home country, and then it's going to cost another $30, $40, $50, whatever it is. So what I would recommend is you can actually order some other items. Maybe let me just show you. Actually, they have some expansion sets. If you are only interested in TCG products, there are some things that actually came back in stock. So for example, this two was not in stock just yesterday, I think, or the day before. They came back in stock, so now you can buy them in boxes. I'm not sure how many boxes you can buy. Oh, just one. Okay, you can buy one box of that, but you can also buy 29 packs of this, right? And as I showed you in the other video, and just last week I was very lucky because I was just browsing and suddenly this actually came back on stock. I'm not sure why. Shiny Treasure EX suddenly came back in stock, so I bought a few of them. I bought some other product. So yeah, and then I get it shipped to my forwarder company, and then what they can do is they can consolidate the products and ship them together. So if you are buying quite a few things together, smaller items, remember, do not buy bulky stuff, and the shipping price becomes much more manageable. But if you are just buying one of this and you want to ship this whole box just by itself to you, then I think even if it's still cheaper than to buy it in your home country, wherever you may be, it is not that much cheaper, right? But if you're buying together with some other things, you know, they have very nice leaves and other thing, you can buy them as well, and then everything just becomes so much more manageable. So some of these packs actually are selling at quite a high price in the secondary market. Stella, Miracle, and Night Wanderer is actually, you can get them cheaper than this sealed, if you know where to find them. So I wouldn't recommend them. But the Violet and Scarlet, this one also just went out of stock. I think I was just buying this a few days ago. So Violet DX actually is going for quite a good price. I think Ancient Roar as well. Wild Force is doing quite well. This Mask of Change, or they call it Transformation Mask, is also doing quite well. Snow Hazard is actually also doing quite well. It's one of the older set. So they have quite a few that actually is worth considering. Yeah, so that's what you can do. So here you can see the lottery application history. When you click on it, it will show you what are the steps, what step 1 to 5, and the second step is you have to have your phone number verified. This part is important, otherwise you cannot proceed. After that, you will click proceed to lottery, and the lottery result is quite straightforward. They'll send an email, or you can check it like how I showed you just now. So you proceed to lottery and you will go to this page. So if it is open, it will say registration open, and you just click on learn more, and then you can, you know, participate in the lottery. I'm already out of the registration date, so I can't do it for you. So yeah, so that's the thing that I wanted to show you today. Give it a shot. Try to get your account verified. I think you're gonna have a lot of fun without having to deal with all these scalper prices. I mean, if you're lucky enough to get one of this, I think you can keep it. I mean, for me, it's not such a big deal. I would rather have the packs actually. This, if you're a scalper, you're looking for resell them, then yeah, you will want to try to get this. If I'm not wrong, I also saw that they are going to open the lottery again in a future date, but I cannot remember when it was. And I do not see them showing it here as well, but I believe it is somewhere in April, maybe next week or week after. So I think it would be good if you maybe just keep an eye on it, but I may be wrong. Maybe this was the only time they opened for lottery. I'm not too sure about that as well, but if I see it later on, I will share more with you. Yeah, so if you have any other question about this, the Pokémon Center Japan website, let me know. I think I'm having quite a bit of fun seeing at, you know, how expensive the English product is. This at least, you know, give me something to play with, some packs to open at least. That's the most fun part about that. Yeah, see you in the next one. Leave me a question in the comments if you have any. Bye.